Front page. Exclusive to Sun FM.
Welcome to Front Page. It's 0635 and we're going to give you some stories, and from the stories that we read, you'll be able to respond by giving us your opinion on some of the stories that we have read for you. All right, let's start with your stories.
All right, sure, no problem. The Electoral Commission of Zambia has restated that a ballot paper would not be rejected simply because a voter failed to mark it with a cross, provided the voter's intention is clear, as a dispute over the timing of that clarification intensifies 3 days before the national vote. Well, now 2 days. So ECZ Chief Electoral Officer Brown Casaro said the commission had noted with concern misleading statements from some stakeholders, including political party leaders, regarding the marking and validity of ballot papers ahead of Thursday's polls. Mr. Casaro said Section 60C(b) of the Electoral Process Act number 35 of 2016 requires a voter to mark the ballot paper in a way that indicates the candidate the voter wishes to vote for.
And following the surfacing of a video of soldiers mercilessly flogging an illegal miner in northwestern province, the Zambia Army has cleared the air, revealing that it had already dismissed platoon commander and taken disciplinary action against the soldier over the act. Army spokesperson Colonel Sidney Mwewa said that the video was an old one and that the soldiers involved in the incident were positively identified as members of the Zambian Army. The soldiers were charged accordingly, and platoon commander Lieutenant Japheth Banda, who was responsible for the troops at the time, was dismissed from the army. It is unfortunate that the public had come to know about the incident after the Zambia Army had already taken action against the soldiers involved. He said the army does not condone indiscipline in any form, adding that the conduct displayed in the video was contrary to the values of professionalism, discipline, and respect for human dignity upheld by the institution.
The family of Harry Valden Finlay find themselves in a deeply worrying and distressing position after he was reportedly taken from police custody on Saturday evening and driven away in an unmarked vehicle to a location they still cannot confirm. So according to the family statement, the removal happened at around 18 hours on 9th August with no lawyer present and no explanation given to relatives at the scene. When family members pressed officers to say which state institute was taking him and where he was headed, they say they were met with silence. When they tried to follow the vehicle instead, they say they were threatened with arrest. So Finlay has now been in custody for 6 days since his arrest on 4th August, the family says, without formal charge or what they describe as lawful extension of his detention. They say their lawyers have advised that moving a detainee to a maximum security facility requires specific legal authority and that none has been shown to the family.
All right, and some more stories that we're getting on our front page, like we read before. HH accords Liato official funeral. President Hakainde Hichilema has accorded an official funeral for late cabinet minister for the movement of multi-party democracy, Austin Liato.
Okay. UPND favored for first round win, new analysis shows. So President Hakainde Hichilema is favored to retain the presidency in Thursday's general election, with the United Party for National Development handed a 70 to 80% chance of securing an outright first round victory, a new pre-election analysis has found. So the briefing titled Zambia's 13th August general election, assessing the route to the presidency, puts the likelihood of a runoff at 15 to 25%. It is authored by Southern Africa Coalition for Democracy and Accountability Executive Director Blessing Vava and Masosote Institute for Political Economy Director Tamuka Chiramboa, and was published by the Public Affairs Research Institute in Africa on August 8th.
And the UPND has asked the Electoral Commission of Zambia to intervene over alleged death threats attributed to National Reconciliation Party for Unity and Prosperity, NRPUP senior official Binwa Mpundu. In a letter dated the 10th August and addressed to the Chief Electoral Officer, UPND Secretary General Batuka Imenda said the party had raised concerns over what it described as a serious electoral offense involving alleged threats against citizens. Mr. Imenda said there was only one constitutional way of attaining political power in Zambia, through the ballot and not through threats of violence. He said that the concern following a video circulating on social media in which Mr. Mpundu is alleged to have used his personal account to threaten citizens with death as a means of attaining political power.
Brian Mundubile, the NRPUP presidential candidate, has called on the Electoral Commission of Zambia and the Zambia Police Service to resolve 3 issues he says threaten the credibility of this week's national vote, ranging from confusion over how ballots should be marked to what he described as the abduction of his campaign officials. Speaking in a press briefing on Sunday, Mundubile said Zambia has had for years understood that a ballot is validly marked with an X and questioned why the Commission would introduce alternative marks at such a late stage. He cited Regulation 33D, which he said confirms an X as the recognized mark, and argued that anything else amounts to a spoiled vote. We are therefore very surprised that ECZ is coming up with other marks that may not be necessarily provided for under the regulations. He said no voter should arrive at the polling station wondering whether they should use a tick, an X, a line, or some other symbol.
All right, give us a call on 0212617140. It is Front Page.
The tabloid Front Page. Welcome to Front Page for all your local news stories on the Sun Up Breakfast. Front Page. Exclusive to Sun FM.
All right, we'll continue with our Front Page for the next 9 minutes. Give us a call on 0212617140. Let's pick up our first one.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, my sister and Steve there.
Good morning, Mr. Silva. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Nabula for European device issues with I'm a deficit threat. I have Pundu. I don't to see weapon. It's actually one setting on one from the child because that man was a parliamentarian and he understands the law and he understands everything. They are our leaders. There's no way he can pass those statements of threats to the Zambians. And there's no justification about saying, no, our that pressure I high can patch up and whatever. No. I think that man deserves police attention so that what we will change our rate of talking about then we are under the concerning who become an ex, no Kukunyura. I think it's a trend of what ile twa urura bwino rupapuro rwese siresa mkumonekera pantanshi so yatinga bayisize n'abandi siminjo kwati kumakinga nangulo kuchonga cyose kimo kinese so bakwire barero ndoro n'abanjiro baretse amakampe ibarado kati bayisese deyifektiwo the first run bakwire bawe na first time no tsafatkari ya number 2 awe ekifile cyaro muri yense breakfast one time. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you for giving us a call. 0212617140 on our Front Page. Let's pick up another one.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Morning, my project Mokasa never so sick.
12 coffee win.
I'm quite la comfort to
Go ahead.
No, as one band. Now I send the boy, very plain, very land of Pamutende. Wachalo emkwai mutende ufire so wabako ichalo chirizi ero babinwe Mpundu vale landa tiyo shani iso vale lande so muntu nganalanda nishinalanda kantu muntu pakufunye chintu mukatika mtima wakwe nishi esi aba muntu mumi yakwe nishi esi atontonkanye babinwe Mpundu ngabalefu area shiro area kuipaya au Muzambia kefo mwaba Muzambia shinechalo abantu bala pepa emkwai.
Thank you for giving us a call. 0212617140. And just an update, obviously, these are things that are happening. I'm disappointed with my media team for misleading my president, Mundubile, that the video statement, I'm ready to kill and die for election, was AI. It wasn't AI, but a self-defense statement. That's what Binwa Mpundu's latest statement about the video is.
So he has confirmed that it is not AI, it is real.
Let's get a call, 0212617140. Good morning.
Yeah, Steve, Mabuka-san.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Zambian contested typical team, Mundara Hara doing. Riva Tushawa, you can do a threat Yapatino. Esiria Million Sundaran. Umuntu wakarema, ingwena. So, no opposition, but you still continue threatening people, threatening the country. Last ilivaneisa masoshi avena binu werompundi mena Zambia prepare na maketia uko ufama prepare civil servants prepare.
Thank you.
Area mukeshi bo
0212617140 and 0769122851.
Hello, good morning.
Mani mapika na wasibu mkashan.
Tuabuka fe wino Chilo Duncan, you can go ahead.
Thank you. Ndebo kanta pepe ye sampling ya static. Ukobati church bare reading by 80%. Te reading nga valanta chabana na bamukobati abeni ema fatiz basangire. So te reading tukobati sasa valanta tuta accept. Ero chimbi pama padi ato. Condolences to the family. Umpashwa tucha mchibote. Thank you. Good morning, Zambia.
Thank you, Chilo Duncan. 0212617140 0769122851. Hello, good morning.
Mwavuka shani mwabomba shani maira Batista.
Tuabuka fe wino, tuabomba fe wino mkwaya.
Thank you. Mwiyangu Oscar Tsense.
Mr. Tsense, go ahead.
Marabu tukakone iya ba biniwe wa mpundu wa landa chao vaipose kwa maana kuliva ituka imenda. Ichachini ama politics ya Zambia alishibikwa. Ngolefa bakuvotere kubomfya fitwale mfu abantu yona alisunga bwino shani apano mbero tulefu atumone o abasunga bwino ni banani. Noti ukufirosha mfyongo. Ifana na Zambia tatwa kwa to kwa kuvutukira. Katushinga mulatontonga nyapo wa politician. So ile mirandire ishabatishiwa. Nimpapara ifufwe bache ichitore ikara 0 tule mfu muntu alela ndama shwa ashabatishiwa. Then kuli yoya ba mundi bile barando kwe watu wachitekira rifai. Kuli ne yoya kuchonga pantu ajwa bati lida ine ture bombi. So bairo rekeshepu panta tulifo abare itika bakese mukulira lirawe. So bairo rekeshepu pauti muntu ngaruntu karuntu kafebweni. Banzombiro munoreke ntu rama kaberesa atupale pam.
Thank you for giving us a call. 0212617140 and 0769122851. Let's pick up a call.
Hello, good morning. Good. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, my sister, and good morning, Steve. That side.
Good morning.
Mr. Mkumbuta, go ahead.
Exactly. I thank you very much, and I would like to comment, especially on the issues that the allegations. I know that as far as we are concerned as Zambian, we work with experts, but I know that the same symbol that we've been using all along for voting, that's the same symbol that we should use. And my condolences to the family of our brother who has died. I know today is national mourning. And looking at especially what happened on the other side where the military has got their own house rules. So especially on commenting on the military, I think it's something which is quite wrong. They've got house rules. God bless you as we prepare our water card and everyone who is tuned in to Sunday FM. We love you. Continue to take care of our station and continue to inform us what is happening, especially within the country.
Thank you.
0212617140. Text message line is 0769122851. Let's get our final call while we get our text messages on our front page. Who are we talking to?
Don Busy.
Nasenda poya ba bingo mpundu kumono kwewa chiva UPNG walando kwewa chwaleke shepo ba isizeti iringirine wabinu mwe mpundu walilanda nabene beko kwachi nalilandile ngamba chaba ndafirafire no muntu ensala landa tulabonja kusata mu zitebo moya kwewachi kwena pabalume banje omwaka fuilapo eyo chamwa kangi pailepo nangu chama nke pailepo muntu nangu fyoke kata kumwana wanje aho tukafimwenako so yari amashu tulanda imona fwe bantu tulayalanda so na yeno kulanda firia alilanda ko firafia kuwo kubonfya nayo wino nali bonfya pamulanda wako wachi nji muntu kulingana situation tuberere ponefo firia yenda bene kuri yakwe wachi yakumachinga no kuchita kanso ila tuvotera kwena ila ina fya kusakanso eyo abantu bonze balefu no chira kuchonga pamela kuchize chiwe na bonfya kuchonga so no wanda fiberere ko waleti na totela bombeni wino.
All right, that's our final call. Let's see if we can get your text messages.
There's no politician worth dying for in Zambia, not even President Hakainde Hichilema. It's very surprising and shocking to hear from Binwa Mpundu that is ready to either kill or die for this week's general election scheduled for the 13th of August 2026. I want to make it very clear and loud that there's no politician in Zambia or around the world worth dying for just because you want to win this year's general elections at all costs. If you are faint-hearted, do not venture into politics and then start yapping and hallucinating like Binwa Mpundu. It's also very surprising and shocking to see Brian Mundwile struggling hard to defend Binwa Mpundu's careless statement that it was AI generated, while Binwa Mpundu himself is saying that his Facebook page was hacked, which here. The truth is that Binwa Mpundu has delivered his message on behalf of Brian Mundwile and Makebe Zulu that if they lose the election, there will be total chaos in Zambia and they are ready to kill and maim whoever wins the elections other than Brian Mundwile and Makebe Zulu. The truth of the matter is that the statement by Binwa Mpundu is a very damaging statement on Brian Mundwile and Makebe, and it cannot easily be dismissed as we are being made to believe by Brian Mundwile and Makebe Zulu. This careless statement from Binwa Mpundu is going to cost Brian Mundwile and Makebe Zulu dearly in this week's general elections. Truthfully speaking, Brian Mundwile and Makebe Zulu have no message to tell the people why they should be voted into power. It's either they use the body of former late President Edgar Lungu or they use threats like Binwa Mpundu's careless statement. Remember that Makebe Zulu's brother killed IBA General Director, and the case is in court. Binwa Mpundu must be ready to pay the price over the statement that he's ready to kill. I just want to remind Binwa Mpundu that there's no politician worth dying for, not even President HH, because this great nation called Zambia is bigger than all of us. Elections will come and go, and just like presidents will come and go, but Zambia will remain forever. Where is the first Republican president, freedom fighter, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda? What about second?
Thank you very much, Bridget.
It's forever.
Yeah, it is forever.
Long, yes.
And we need to go. It's 0651. That's our tabloid front page.
Front page, exclusive to Sun FM.
The tabloid front page.